Hey everybody, Dr. Brett Scher, Medical Director at DietDoctor.com. Welcome to Diet Doctor News on YouTube. Today, I want to talk about Game Changers. Have you heard of this? By now, I'm sure everybody's heard of it. It's this documentary on Netflix about the benefits of being a vegan, basically. I'm sure everybody's heard of it, and everybody's probably seen a video debunking it or analyzing it. So I'm not going to do another one of those. That's the last thing we need. But Adele Height wrote a really nice post on our news section at DietDoctor.com that I wanted to highlight. But first, if you're looking for more of a thorough debunking, you can look at Sean Baker. He did a great job going through all the different athletes and how they didn't basically start off vegan. They got their strength and all their success in athletics as an omnivore and then switched to vegan. And he talked about what happened to them after that. He did a pretty good job on that. Chris Kresser does a good job. There are a number of different ones. Even Z-Dog, Zubin Damani, does a humorous little downtake of Game Changers. But one of the best quotes I heard about Game Changers is, if you're upset about Game Changers, it's like being upset at Toyota when their commercials don't tell you about all the other cars that are available. Of course not. They have an agenda. They want to sell their own cars. Game Changers is no different, especially with their main director and supporter owning a pea protein company. I mean, it basically is one big commercial. The problem is the public doesn't know that, and the public thinks it's a scientific report, which it's clearly not. There's no review of these types of things for scientific validity. So that's where it gets misleading, and that's where we need all these reports, all these videos debunking it, which this is not one of, but the longer I talk, maybe the longer it turns into one. But anyway, let's get off that topic. So the first topic that we need to address is, of course, quality of evidence, right? It's the same old epidemiologic studies with all the confounding variables versus some of the newer studies, which we've reported on Diet Doctor, that use this grade criteria where you actually grade, it's capital GRADE, but you evaluate the quality of the studies. And when you look at that, there's really no high quality evidence of any reliable nature that shows that meat in any way is harmful from a health standpoint for individuals. And that's recently come out. We've detailed that heavily on DietDoctor.com. But the more important point is, if you still want to be vegan, right? If you have a reason to be vegetarian or to be vegan, even though we wouldn't say it's necessary for your health, there are some people who want to do that, then you can and you should be a low-carb vegan, because just being vegan or just being vegetarian doesn't equal health. There's plenty of processed, fake junk foods that are really bad for you and high in carbs and high in starches and high in sugars that can still potentially trigger disease. So if you're going to be vegan or vegetarian, try low-carb vegan or low-carb vegetarian. And we have guides on our website for keto vegans and for keto vegetarians that we direct you to. Because, look, we just want people to realize the importance of being low-carb and how that can really help your health. And whether you want to do that by eating meat or not eating meat, that's up to you. Either way, we want to be there to help you. We've got recipes and we've got meal plans to help you along that path, whichever path you choose. Now, of course, the big caveat, if you are vegan, make sure you're taking adequate supplementation. Talk to your doctor about it. You're likely going to need some combination of B12, D, omega-3s, iron, and others. So make sure you work with your doctor about that. Don't just go vegan and think it's healthy, because it is a nutritionally deficient diet and you do need to supplement. Still can be done. All right, so I don't know that we need to get into all the wars of all vegans are bad and vegans are evil. No, that's not the case. That's definitely not the case. But we have to realize that if you want to be vegan for some reason, do it in a healthy manner. And we have to realize, if you want to get your nutritional science and your evidence-based news from Netflix, you're probably looking in the wrong place. So to read more about this, go to DietDoctor.com, read Adele Height's full post. It was really well done. And while you're there, explore our various guides, especially our vegan and our vegetarian keto guides that may help you out on your journey. All right, have a great day, everybody. We'll see you next time on the Diet Doctor News on YouTube. Take care.